Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. We're, of course, continuing our holiday gift guide. This one's could be a pretty cool stocking stuffer for that geeky person in your life. This is Nano Metalfigs. Now, I didn't even know about these until they reached out to us. I want to thank them for hooking us up with these. They kind of remind us of the metal figures we had as a kid to play around with. In a recent trip to Toys R Us, there's tons of these out there with play sets and all kinds of things you can get for them. There's all kinds of different sets. Of course, we've got the Harry Potter, DC, Guardians of the Galaxy in front of us. There's also some Disney stuff out there and really neat sets that you can go and play with these figures. So we're going to open up, we're going to show them off what you get. Now, each of these is probably about like $9 to $10 or so. So pretty, cost effective as far as gifts to give someone. These packs, you get a bunch of figures, and then there's two exclusives in at least these packs. This is exclusives is the Batman figure and the Luthor figure. So let's open up and show these off. Let's see what we're getting. Ugh. These are in there pretty damn good. Alright. So the detail's pretty decent for like small little figures like this. I'm kind of impressed with it. I remember the old metal figures that I used to play with that was like the X-Men sets that came out that I love, that you can actually like move the arms a little bit. But this is kind of like static figures. They're kind of cool. I like the pose for this. This is a solid pose. Aquaman's looking good. The detail is pretty solid. The faces aren't that bad. And the painting's decent. We can see a little bit of crossover the paint a little bit where it shouldn't be. Supergirl is looking all powerful, like she's about to go beat someone up. Striking a pose there. The painting on that one's a little off. Batman's what's, I think, really interesting. Of course, we got this black and red version that reminds me of Flashpoint Thomas Wayne. So, seeing that as an exclusive is really interesting. And then we got Luthor in his suit. Nice classic striking pose. We're going to have Luthor and Superman facing off against each other. So, $10 for 1, 2, 3, 5 figs is not a bad deal at all. And, getting something for, like, kids that might break things a lot, have a habit of breaking their action figures, this is not a horrible alternative to get them some toys to play with. And the sets look pretty cool. I gotta admit, the sets are actually really neat that are out there. I was impressed with them. I had no idea this exists. So, props. I mean, this is like for 3 and up. This is, good stocking stuff for kids to play with that might not be quite that age for big giant action figures. Have a habit of breaking and losing parts. This exclusive is the Drax and the Groot. Drax has got the good detail, decent pose. The tattoos on him is actually done really, really well. That's impressive out of everything. That's very clean. Let's see here. So that one went there. Of course, we got Rocket with a big giant gun. Gun's got some cool detail on it. Painting on the Rocket's kind of feels very sloppy. A lot of slopped on. Let's see here. We got Gamora. Pretty basic there. Not all that dynamic. It's maybe the one thing I would like to have seen off of these is a bit more dynamic poses, like they were battling each other. Star-Lord's got some decent detail, not a whole lot. We're all not bad. And then, of course, Baby Groot. It's pot. Really basic stuff on this one. But, overall, like, again, these are meant for young kids who might not be quite the right age for action figures. You can get them play sets to have fun with these. Alright. And finally, we'll check out the Harry Potter. I know nothing about Harry Potter, so I really will have no opinion on any of this. Apparently is 2 Harry Potter sets. This one, the exclusive is Marcus Flint and Professor McGonagall. Means absolutely nothing to me. We got Harry looking a little bit older. Got a jacket, very shiny. Details are decent. Got Dumbledore. Kind of cool. This is like when they were playing Quidditch. It's about what I know for Harry Potter. Really don't know Harry Potter with anything. The other one, little paint on it. You know, there's some heft to these, which is pretty cool. Good and bad, because, you know, kids could clock each other pretty easy with it. So overall, like, this isn't bad. This is kind of a neat, different thing to get for somebody as a stocking stuffer, you know, if they're really hardcore into some of these characters. You know, I wouldn't mind getting, like, the Disney one with Mickey and all of them, or I actually definitely think the Marvel and DC ones are neat enough to add to my collection. And as I said, there's like really neat sets that you can go and use these figures and play with them in their play sets. All this is actually pretty cheap for toys. So you get a whole bunch of figures for like $9 or $10 for a pack, and then there's like 20 packs that are even cheaper. So, you know, an option. This is kind of a neat one, I think, for stocking stuffers. So check it out. This is nice, interesting, different suggestion for holiday gift guide. Of course, we've got tons of other suggestions for a holiday gift guide. You can check out those videos. And if you're into DC Comics, Guardians of the Galaxy, not so much Harry Potter, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. Of course, we're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.